Greetings and salutations in our distance. It is I, Wolfphototech, and we're back with some more 2020 Splatoween in festivities. This is the character that was a total monster taking out in the last match, and and she took me out quite a few times. So take a note of the gear load out there. Clearly, good boost on the main, as I guessed, and as well as the boosts on the special, which is why she tanks so many hits and threw out so much attack power. Literally sending out a wall of tentamissiles. A lot of speed, as I figured. And I was completely right about the last team. They seem to have been set up for... she wasn't a part of the last team. It was HG Kenny. Yeah, that was in the other team. Yeah, as I correctly suspected, a lot of savings, but also a ton of power were on their specials, and that's why they were such monsters. Okay, on to the next set of matches. If you want to see what those characters did, go watch the previous video and you'll get a good idea of how effective those combinations of abilities were. Those were the opposing teams from the last two matches from the last video. Caviar, Viva, Lapsap, Tong, and me. Luma, Casey, Ribbon, and Wonder. Let's see how we pull this out. Starfish Mainstage. I did some tuning to the controls in between. Unoptimized is Tentamissile. Depending on the level of Tentamissile optimization, I pretty much don't even use my splashdown unless I'm basically capping off a match or Oh. Oh. I can actually see like trails in the ink from people moving on the map. I bought a brand new TV this year, like 2 or 3 months ago, and like I'm surprised by the detail I did not see before. Like I can literally make out trails on the map where people have frequently traveled through to get to places. Caviar, Viva, and well, Caviar left. Current time is 9:46. Part of me started saying, and the parents just came into the room and told them it's bedtime. Ha ha ha. Welcome to old people time. In Japanese. And people in other countries besides the United States. Or Western Hemisphere, to be correct. Magma? Yeah, I kind of wrote Sakurai in the last Splash Direct act was kind of amused and fascinated by the fact that magma and lava are two different words for the same thing, and just one is above ground and one is in the ground. And I thought that was rather amusing. I thought it was amusing that he thought it was amusing and interesting. See, the Japanese use pictographic language. Each symbol or kanji is a picture, a very rudimentary picture of an object or a thing related to what the kanji stands for. And I've often pondered greatly on the lessons of 1984 and how language defines the capacity of thought. Agent Octo? Ooh, that's new. On to the match. Come on. I really would like Port Mackerel. Or Railway Chillin'. Of course, all three stages are actually good stages for me. Not my best stages. I say Port Mackerel happens to be the best one overall for me. Because it's a largely linear, it's a largely linear stage. Normally I end up just going down the right. Well, he came down pretty quickly. Oh, that's an optimized Tentamissile. Hamster ball away. Ah, we lost. Ah, interesting. Oh, we actually won. Because I focused on painting so much of the back section of the stage, the opposing team didn't put any effort into painting really the back and mid back of their stage. So when they came all the way forward, we held them down, and when they made it for a big push, it was basically pointless at that point because they had nothing on the backside to hold them up. Remember, it's always important to paint your back end. The catch is, when do you do it? Okay? Do you do it at the beginning like a lot of people do? Or do you try to fix it in somewhere or through the entire match somewhere? And remember, you really should paint the back end. I'm not a great player. I'm just an okay to good player. Mid Oblifutius Octolurker or Octolurker. More port mackerel. We're on a 3-win streak, so it's about time for us to lose. You want to go this way? Okay, who's gonna go? Oh, down low. Okay, these guys are really into the pro rushdown. The problem with that is we just had a match, remember? Where the opposing team basically did nothing but rush down. one thing I'm good at is running the fuck away. Oh. Now we kind of got pushed back into our area, so we lost. Probably one of the team members on the opposing side was smart enough to actually stay back and paint, while the others just did a rush down. Or held the front and moved forward. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and say so in the comments below, and have a delightful night.